Yo, what up? I'm Piqi Mickey,
Hey, I'm Veni.
and you're watching the top 6 retro running silhouettes for the summer. Kick back, relax, and get ready for the show.
Okay, so the first running shoes we have here are the Kangaroos, and they were found by Bob Gam in the US. And he actually put like little pockets on every shoe that he made. And what's the reason behind that?
Yeah, he was like a big running enthusiast, and he used to run for miles and miles and miles, and he didn't have anywhere to put his keys, and he hated wearing heavy clothing. So of course the only thing to do was to create shoes with a pocket, and that was a model he created for himself, and the company decided to like make that model for everyone. This right here is the Oni Run, and it's inspired by the original collab with Soulbox. It's a hybrid between 2 previous silhouettes, and it features the Dynacoil technology, which was tested and approved by NASA. Isn't that cool?
They kind of look like my mom would wear them though.
Yeah, my mom actually has like a few pair. Next we have some sneakers from one of my favorite brands, Ciccone. Many of you pronounce it Ciccone, but unfortunately It's called Ciccone. And that's because it's founded in Kutztown, Pennsylvania, and it's named after the Ciccone Creek, and the logo represents the creek and how the river flows. Yeah, so tell us something about this model here.
Yeah, the model is Grid 9000, and it's a collaboration with sneakers and stuff, and it's actually inspired by the Dutch airlines, like the high class, things like that. So the leather, blah, blah, blah. The colors are inspired by that, basically.
Yeah, I mean, like you can travel first class and match the fabrics that you travel with, because that's cool to do.
Sounds important.
Yeah.
So the next brand we're going to talk about is Le Coq Sportif. It's obviously a French brand, right? They have like a cock, a rooster, in the logo on every sneaker. And they actually work with football teams, and newly they work with Tour de France from 2012. What's the model of the sneaker?
These are the Air 1000s, and the first part of this collaboration was inspired by swans, and this one is inspired by baby swans. So the first one was actually an orange beak, and this is kind of a pink or peach beak. So you see the themes of cocks and swans. The collaboration is with an Australian sneaker store called Highs and Lows. And that's all I really know about these.
Do you like them? Do you like the silhouette?
Yeah, I think this is a cool silhouette. I'm not really too into the color because I don't have a lot to match with this kind of peach. But I feel like if you just,
definitely look like
when I'm running
sneakers.
in the gardens.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Want to match with the flowers and nature. Next up, we got Carlo. It's a Finnish brand, over 100 years old, and the name Carlo means bear. And the sneaker is known for many crazy things, such as they sold the 3-stripe logo to Adidas many years ago for I think like 1,600 euros and some whiskey, and also they were the first sneaker to invent air cushioning even before Nike. So this sneaker is totally ahead of the game, and now they're back with the Fusion 2.0.
Yeah, so those are these ones, right? The Fusion 2.0, and Kanye wore them, and ever since he wore them, like kids went crazy, absolutely crazy for them. Some time later, he released the 700 runners. I guess there's a little bit of similarity.
Could be. I mean, the sneakers, like, I didn't think they were cool until I heard Kanye wore them. So, like, now I'm thinking about getting myself a pair. But, like, I think, yeah, when I was in high school, kids who used to play squash wore this, and so did their dads. But, the dad shoe is, like, super popular.
It's
so
trending,
I guess,
yeah.
But yeah, they have, what was the color where Kanye wore? I can't remember the name, but it was kind of like a burgundy and a beige or something like this. And yeah, the sneakers are selling really, really quickly. So make sure you cop yourself a pair on our eShop. Yeah, what do you think about these? Would you wear them?
I think they look kind of, yeah, I kind of like them. Don't know if I would wear them though.
Okay.
Okay, so the next brand we have here is the Asics, or Asics Tiger, and before it was Onitsuka Tiger. They had a lot of names. Anyways, they come from Japan, and actually Phil Knight brought them to US when he still had the Blue Ribbon Sports, and that later became Nike. So you can obviously see a little bit of inspiration in the sneakers that they have right now, like the Cortez. right? Do you see the
Yeah,
inspiration?
definitely. This model right here is the Gel Light 3s, and the Gel Light is basically the most popular running shoe from Asics. Came out in the 90s. Actually, they had the 25th anniversary a few years back, and they did about like 25 collaborations. And the cool thing about these sneakers, or one of the things that some people don't like, is the split tongue. Apparently it's supposed to make it more comfortable, but I think after you wear it for a while, the tongue starts to overlap a bit. I guess it depends how fat your foot is. If people with fat feet, just, you know, beware. And the other thing about Asics is actually the name is an acronym for something in Latin, which means healthy spirit in healthy body. I can't speak Latin, so I'm not even gonna try to say it.
It's on the box though, so
Yeah.
if you're interested, look it up.
For all you nerds who like Latin, you can look that up. Next up, we have Diadora, originally invented by Marcello Danieli. And I don't speak Italian, but sometimes I like to act like I speak Italian. And yeah, these sneakers are Italian, but they're made in China. But don't worry, because the quality is still great and you get a good quality for the price. They can endure a lot, and they became famous for making football sneakers back in the 70s. Now this is the, which one is this?
It's the N9000 actually.
Nice.
And these ones are probably the most comfy of those that we showed you. I tried them on and they really fit me very good, I guess. And I have white feet, so something to count on. Anyways, they're gonna release some OG colors, so be prepared for that. Do you like them?
I don't like this colorway, but I actually
Right.
like the N9000. I need something a bit more like rainbowy, you know, because in the spring I like to get a little flamboyant and just, you know,
Flamboyant.
I like to pop
right.
open my buttons and let my chest hairs out. Put
Yeah.
on, yeah.
I kind of like them though. I really do. I think they're my favorite from the bunch.
So thank you boys and girls for watching. That was our selection of the top 6 retro running sneakers for this summer.
Are you gonna buy any of them? Do you like old school running shoes? Let us know.
Yeah, and I hope, did you like our collection? I mean, if you did, leave us a comment, leave a like, hit that subscribe button.
Right, you should.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, guys.